So here we are at the famous Bacha Coffee, and of course there's a long queue, but I actually expected it worse. Inside the museum where the cafe also is, you have to buy a ticket if you enter and make your order. So if you leave the place you have to buy a ticket again. But we were two, and I'm smart. So I bought one ticket, make the order, walk around, come back, buy a new ticket. That's how we're going to do it. Make your order here, I think. Now we have to wait for approximately 1.5 or 2 hours, he said. I have to come back at 1 and get another ticket to make my order. So we'll just leave the place and come back again. And while waiting, we're going to find some breakfast so we can pass the time. There's something around here probably. So I found this place. Looks like a hippie place, but it probably has some healthy food, and my wife wants some healthy food. And this is the place, Pikala's social, story and healthy menu. And if there's something I know, if a restaurant has the word healthy, gluten-free, dairy-free, or something like that, like vegan, vegetarian, it's going to be expensive because it's not for local people, it is for tourists like us. So I know I'm going to get ripped off here. Here is our rip-off healthy food. Looks pretty nice. It's not expensive in European standards, but in Moroccan standards it's pretty expensive. But it looks fine. A lot of fruit, maybe a little too much fruit and not enough of the other stuff. Hope I'll get full. Some of it is pretty average. The price for healthy food is always larger than the unhealthy food, because the demand for it is not as big as the unhealthy food. Just going to try the sourdough and egg here. It's alright. It has a lot of butter. Healthy orange juice with ginger, and this one with, gotta taste it actually. It's beetroot and orange juice. There's some Moroccan tea here. All around with the price, I would say I'll give it a 5 out of 10 because it's nothing special and the price is high. So now we came back to Bacha Coffee and got our beeper here, and this beep, it's our turn to get into the cafe. And while we're waiting for that, we can just look at the architecture here for a bit. Whoa, turned off the light. Oh, here we are inside the Bacha Cafe. It took about 2.5 hours for us to get inside, but 2 of them, I'd say maybe 1.5 of them was inside the other restaurant where we ate some breakfast. Looks very classical. Got our menu card here, and there's a lot of different kinds of coffee you can choose from all over the world. This one from Africa, South America, all kinds of coffee. So after looking through the menu, we got very overwhelmed, but we actually changed our mind here and took a flavored coffees instead. So this one with melted chocolate and a blanket of cream with Gran Torino coffee, and this one Walnut Hill coffee. It's with nuts and salted butter and caramel. So that's something we haven't tried before, so pick those instead. and maybe some sweets. Croissant maybe, and a coffee cake, and maybe something else if my wife sees something more interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think they gave us a lot more coffee than I thought. This is some whipped cream and real vanilla. You are supposed to crush up some marmalade. This one is with caramel and vanilla. Oh, salted butter and caramel. It does taste like that actually. It has hints of it. It's actually good with vanilla, I think. And this other one is with chocolate. I would say they're pretty good actually. But let's try with cream. I'd say it's good. I'll give it both of them 8 out of 10. A very, well, that's very good for black coffee. Black coffee with flavor. It's a coffee cake with pistachio and saffron. This one is a lychee croissant with raspberry and rose. Raspberry and rose. Yes. It has some marmalade inside, some raspberry and rose petals on top. It's actually quite delicious, very crispy. Very different. I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10. And I'll just want the coffee cake with pistachio and saffron. It's very different. Not something I've tried before. I've tasted, of course, pistachio and saffron. Plenty of pistachio cakes I've tasted, but not them both at once. So let's try this. Looks kind of dry actually. Wow. It tastes a lot of saffron. It's a cold cake. And it's actually not so dry. It has a mix of pistachio and saffron, but it tastes mostly of saffron. The saffron is overwhelming the cake. It's actually very different and unique taste. I would give this, for its uniqueness, I would give it 9 out of 10. So the thing I have experienced in Marrakech is that most of the places, they look the same and they sell the same things. It's almost like, yeah, I've been around all the Medina now, and it's just random what people sells. And there's like no real structure. There was a little part of it where they only sell spices, but most of it is just randomly assorted stuff. But yeah, I think we have seen the most now, except for tomorrow, of course, the Jardin Majorelle, where we didn't have tickets before. You're not allowed to drive car inside the Medina, but just outside the Medina, the traffic is much more crazy. And this place was the place we ate pastilla yesterday. It was all right. But yeah, much more crazy traffic around here. But it's not the most crazy I've seen in a country, if you believe it or not. Like a lot of people told me that the traffic in Morocco is very crazy. And it is, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I feel like I've seen worse. I feel like the one in Georgia was more crazy. but they do also drive by their own rules here. You just have to be careful and patient, and don't take rushed decisions when you drive here. But we'll see tomorrow when I get my own car and drive around. So I'd say it's very overcrowded and very touristic. All of the Medina, like I said before, they all sell the same things like bags and made shoes and souvenirs, spices, some fake jewelry, and some tagine. Yeah, like you see, like fake jewelry, some ceramics. There's ceramics all over the place, probably mass produced. So yeah, it's like the Medina is very big, but they sell the same stuff all over the place. Get a little tired of it actually. See more fake jewelry and fake clothes and shoes. Coconut. This is a coconut biscuit. Oh, this is like a macaroon. It's good, yeah. There's 2 dirham for this. I think it's pretty good. I give like. There's also like a marzipan inside. This is coconut and almond, I think. I'll give this like 8 out of 10. We took the taxi together out of the Medina a little bit, and it already opened up much more, which are already more like much less cramped, and it's much more local. And we're heading towards a mall and something more to eat for dinner. And I'm hoping we can find something more local. Yeah. So now we're going towards that. You always have to bargain with the taxi chauffeurs here, or they rip you off. Open streets here. So this place is much more westernized and much less touristic, but also at the same time not as unique as the Medina. The people's clothes here is also much more westernized and not as Moroccan. There's still, of course, Moroccan styled people, but it's much more westernized here. And it's apparent that it's also more locals walking around here. But yeah, I do prefer the open space compared to the Medina because it's very cramped. But there's nothing special about these streets. They are very ordinary. Found this place. It's also inside the Medina, so I think it's a chain maybe. I don't know if we're supposed to wait for a waiter to come and seat us. I think this place is a very family-friendly place because there are a lot of children playing ground over there. And look at these selections here of crazy variation of pizza in a cup. I don't think I'm going to take that. This place is very international. It has sushi, it has pizza, it has burgers, it has Moroccan dishes, sandwiches, burgers, more burgers, pizza. Right, with the healthy food, not so healthy food, tagines, whatever you can think of, they have it here. I think we're going to go safe and pick something Moroccan so we don't get too disappointed. There is a Moroccan rice dish, harira, with some dates and a little sweet and boiled egg. And this, I don't know what it is. What's this? What? Sugar? Sugar for what? For the rice? Ah, okay. Thank you. Oh, and the tagine here. Oh, thank you. It's really good. All right, so There's some different things here, all Moroccan stuff. And first I'm going to taste the harira. It is, I think it's a lentil soup, thick lentil soup, Moroccan kind. Just gonna taste that with a little bit of lemon squeezed on top. I don't know why I expected it to be like Turkish lentil soup, but it doesn't really have a taste of lentils as much as I thought. It has some kind of noodles inside and the taste of my least favorite spice, coriander. I hate coriander. Right. I'm just gonna taste one more time just to be sure that it is actually not my favorite thing. I think for other people this will probably be alright, but for me, I can't stand coriander. It also has some Moroccan sweets here. This tastes good. And it reminds me of baklava, but not exactly the same. I don't really see the connection with the harira. It's probably something Moroccans do, maybe it's some kind of breakfast. But it said starter. And there's of course a boiled egg and some dates. And we know how dates taste like, so I'm not gonna... Oh, fine, whatever. Dropped it on the floor. One less date. Yeah, I'll give this, for me personally, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. It's not my favorite thing. Tagine with meatballs and eggs. I'm gonna taste this with some Moroccan bread here. Some sauce. To just take a meat piece here. Like this. This is pretty good. It's also well all around spice. It also have coriander. But I can manage this one. It's better than the other one. Just gonna taste the egg here also, the spoon. I think this is alright. Tomato sauce, mincemeat and eggs. It goes well together. I'll give this 7 out of 10. The rice. He said we had to put some powdered sugar on top. So for me, that's very weird. But that's because I'm not used to sugary foods. Let's try it without sugar first. See at the sides. It's saffron rice with some chicken. Chicken hidden here somewhere. I'm gonna be totally honest, it has no taste at all. It's totally flavorless. It also has some cinnamon here up the sides. Maybe it's supposed to be sweet. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be sweet because you're supposed to put the sugar on top. Without the sugar, it has no taste at all. I'm just gonna put some powdered sugar on here, top up here. And taste it with sugar. It's better with powdered sugar. As my wife said, it reminds me of a Pakistani dessert. It's called simian. It's also like semia, whatever. Semia. And it's also sweet rice-like noodles, and it doesn't taste good as well. Like this one, it doesn't taste good. For me, this is disappointing. I thought it was going to be savory and spiced up with chicken, but it's not. I'll give this 3 out of 10. The best one is the tagine. The tagine always good. This is a very noisy place because it's a family restaurant, so that's not much to do about that. So my experience until now is that Moroccan food is very sugary. And it's not something I'm used to. It is edible and it's fine for what it is, but it's a fun experience. 3 dishes, 1 starter and 2 main courses. It was just under 20 euros, so it's pretty cheap actually. but it's really not in our taste, I would say. But it's still nice to give it a try, to try the local dishes. We are in the supermarket here in Marrakech. Who would like some brain, some ox brain, or some rabbit? That's just the whole animal kingdom here. I found this apparently special Sprite with lemon and menthol. My Moroccan friend, he recommended me this one. I will give this a try for his sake. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good. It's with lemon and menthol. And it tastes a lot like menthol. If you like menthol, it's good. It's very much in the Moroccan spirit. I'll give this 8 out of 10. So here we are at the Jardin Majorelle. We managed to get in early in the morning here, and it's already starting to get packed inside here, as you can see. It's just at the opening hours. It's very pretty inside here. Bamboo trees and some cacti here. Of course, a very touristy place.
Đâu rồi? Trang rồi. Vô đi rồi. Dạ. Nếu không mình đi walking đi với ông bà ấy đó.
We were one of the first in the line, but a tour bus just got in front of us with old people.
Hơi tối, hơi tối.
So yeah, the park is very pretty and packed with beautiful trees and flowers. But the main attraction is the blue building, which is coming up in a moment. But you know, for now it's kinda overrated. I mean, the park is pretty, but it's very expensive to enter, and the line is also crazy. But we'll see that when we have seen the rest of the park. So here it's one of the blue buildings here that the garden is known for. Here is the famous blue building decorated with flowers. So yes, it is very splendid and beautiful looking. Maybe this park is more of a art exhibition.
Sieht aus, als wärst du ganz allein.
It says Yves Saint Laurent, or how you fucking pronounce it. I do love French people here. I think that's actually the whole park. To stand in the queue for so long and get tickets on a specific date to enter, not only a specific date but a specific time to enter here. It's kind of wild to see only this. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not really something I would recommend to myself in the future. I tried something similar in Barcelona, the Park Güell. Kind of reminds me of that, but just in a much smaller scale. Yeah, that's all for Jardin Majorelle. I would say this is a very overrated place, very expensive for a small park with palm trees. But yeah, that's the end, the exit here. And this isn't even the biggest or the best park I have been to. I've been to many parks all over the world for much less crowded and much more to see. Yeah, it's a pretty park, no doubt about it. But for the price, look at the line here. Look, all the people waiting to get into a little park. I mean, it's probably something artistic, special about it, but it's for me not worth it.